Welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game, guys. We have in the color orange, I forgot the color for a moment, in the color orange, playing as the Mongols, its core. And in the color what's going on with me today? In the color blue, playing as the Malians, it's Vortex. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We're still in the middle of the week, so go for the things you want. Still have plenty of time to do that one push-up, to do that one homework that you need to do, to finish any kind of thing you need to do to move forward. Still have time to do it. Don't forget about it. Also, if you enjoyed these videos, don't forget to give a like, subscribe to watch more of those. And let's get going. Vortex. Playing the Malians before, I've seen this guy going to very unorthodox place where he just goes to the Farimba, goes to, it's just very surprising to see. Amazing player. He's been playing in the EGC Stormgate finals. I won't spoil the result, but I guess he's doing really well. He's really well in the Stormgate. This guy has crazy skill. For a game that is new, he can already catch up that fast. I wonder how much skills you can transfer between games like Stormgate or StarCraft and Age of Empires. They're definitely different games. Some things may overlap, but to be honest, how many things overlap? Because those two games are completely different from each other. And it's not that easy. You're already a top player in Age of Empires 4 and then you become a top player in Stormgate. There's some things that need to be shared, right? And what is it? What is it? Is it technical ability? Mechanical ability, in your ability to micro or whatever? Is it the mindset you have for strategy? Is that what it is? Or I don't know, because these two are very different games from each other. Anyway, we see Core in the long distance wonder. I put it in I said it in the other video, but it's like when I used to work at Ubisoft, there are a bunch of pods where we like to take some breaks from time to time. And sometimes we walk a little bit, and sometimes we go for a long walk. We're talking about an hour walking something. Especially when there are those days where there's not much going at work. We call it the LD. Let's go for a LD wonder, the long distance wonder. We walk 2 hours there trying to find, some time to relax. This is exactly what these guys are doing. They're doing the long distance wander. Let's keep going, guys. We're in a break. Whatever it is it that as long as we are not in the office, we are having a good time here. Vortex, actually, talking about unorthodox plays, Vortex is just gonna rush the defensive landmark for the Malians near their outposts, so meaning Core is just not gonna have any chance to burn these houses, and looks like he knows about it, and he's just gonna back out for. I mean, this outpost is still in range. I believe this is still in range. He won't be able to burn the houses, but he will be able to stop villagers from gathering gold here, especially when there is already space for the mining camp. But looks like it's not gonna happen because Vortex already called everyone here. He's gonna torch, keep fighting, and as long as they are close to the outpost, they still have a chance to win this. Core still building. Villagers, they haven't go down. Amazing micro coming from Vortex. This point, probably. Yeah, you know, guys, you are actually full HP. Let's go for it. You guys are not wounded. We're gonna send those guys to the shipland. Probably be safe. Already call everyone here. And Vortex, great maneuver here. Only losing one villager. Just keep in mind there was a lot of idle time here happening for him. Time that the villagers were not working, but I guess it could have been worse if the outpost actually went up. Take a look at Vortex vision. Does he know? He has vision about what's going on here, so if there is another outpost coming, he knows where it's gonna be. And core, remember this map doesn't have trade, so he's going for the deer stones, not trade for the Mongols. Probably thinking about getting a second town center. I mean, your opponent is gonna go for a cow boom, most likely. I mean, we're talking about Vortex, so we really don't know, but we can assume some things about the Malians. It's like they love to go cow boom, they love to get that economic going. You might as well get a second town center yourself, otherwise you're gonna get behind, especially when they like to go castle really fast. That trade landmark. I'm still in the process of actually working on that. Actually, I can work on this trade landmark too, the defensive landmark. Actually, will be pretty cool. Actually, working on the Mansa Quarry for Unreal Engine 5 to see how it looks. Age of Empires 4 with high-end graphics and realistic settings. Will be a really cool project, but unfortunately, I'm not having enough time. Khan goes down. Core having tons of villagers on wood, no upgrades yet. He's prioritizing. Let's get the town center first, then we talk about it. It's gonna be a really decent time. He only needs 900 wood for it. Remember that Mongol do not need stone to get that second town center. The only civilization that can only build it with wood. Well, archers are already there. Going for another long distance wonder. Never mind, they just gotta find another villager or actually trying to put that outpost there, but the archer already arrived, so looks like Core failed 2 attempts to delay Vortex economy. And now Vortex is gonna go for a barracks, he's gonna go for archery range, and he's just gonna have some military control here in the map. Or gonna put the second town center next to the deer. Gonna be very safe closer to his other town center. Gold is still very far from him. Where is his town? Oh, there it is. Take a look at Vortex vision. Looks like he's not really interested in attacking. He's just gonna defend. He doesn't know his opponent went for a second town center. At least just yet. He still have the scout, so there's still a possibility he can actually go and check what's going on there. Second pit mine already for Vortex. No cow boom here yet. Is he going for Farimba? I mean, we have seen Vortex going from Farimba before. He's a Farimba lover. And we all know him, he loves to end games quick. He always looks for the shortest route. That's a YouTube channel where he has a... It's called From Bronze to Conqueror, where he just teaches you like the build order, and then after the build order he teaches you how to do it in a real match, and he does it since the beginning, since he's bronze or gold, whatever, and then he goes to Conqueror using exactly the same build to show you that it actually works even in Conqueror levels. Which is a great series, by the way. Khan is back. Never can lose the Khan, always can get a new one. The cool thing about the Mongols, and I always loved, I think Mongols was my first civilization that I played here, just because I love the fact that I have a scout already and I can always get a scout. And I just really like the fact that I have a Khan and I can move my buildings. Like, how cool is that? And later I realized it was too hard for me to play the Mongol at the beginning. Vortex gonna check what's going on here. I think as soon as he check his opponent is on a second town center, he's just probably going for it. Now he sees 2 barracks. I don't think it's because he wants more spearmen. In fact, what he wants is man-at-arms. He wants to do a man-at-arms rush. And the step readout would give him a lot of gold. He already have 2 town centers. He has some food secured here. So he will have some momentum here. We already even have some stone safe. Already 600 stone already for Vortex. He's already going for with his units. Actually, I'm going for it And if you're gonna go man-at-arms, you're gonna go to your base, not mine. So he's ready to put those 120, let's say how many he can get. He can get like 5, he can get like 10 man-at-arms right away. Blacksmith also getting built. Like you see, double production for man-at-arms. Take a look at income per minute. Check where this player stands. Plenty of food coming for Korra. He's gonna be able to support this man-at-arms rush. But you're probably gonna repair this or build another barracks. Vortex just gonna try to get some villagers with the javelin throwers. Actually, he's gonna get a can. Probably saving some time. He also wants to go castle. And this is where the man-at-arms rush will really to stop, because the man-at-arms are really bad against the Musafari warriors. At least in low numbers, the man-at-arms, like Musafari warriors, have extra damage against heavy armor units. So it's gonna have a tough time. Like, this is time where this is exactly what Vortex wants. He wants to save some time. Like, you know what? Send your man-at-arms here. And, you know, basically do not go to my base, because I really don't have any way to deal with this man-at-arms rush. And he grabs the bait. He sends this man-at-arms to go here. Probably the next ones are just gonna, you know, 3 double spearmen. Most likely he's thinking, you know what? I don't think my timing for the man-at-arms are really the best. I'm gonna get some spearmen. He's getting here another archery range. I'm gonna get a lot of crossbows. Probably, most likely you need archers against the Musafari warriors. It's because their units don't have much range armor. Plenty of gold for core. Gotta love this landmark here. Can you imagine how much gold you can get? Meanwhile, Vortex better than javelin throwers. Core losing some villagers against those javelin throwers, not paying attention. Stealing with those units here. Core? Already 4 villagers went down. 5 villagers. Not like this. Not like this. Talk about the relics. Is there any monk here? No monk yet for Vortex. The core. No monk also. Gonna grab the closest one. Playing safe. We'll grab those upgrades. Another outpost in the front. And looks like he's gonna go with this number of units. Vortex managed to get his cow bomb. Meanwhile, he was doing all this harassment. Only with just a few units, managed to decoy his opponent into what could have been a chaos in his base. Turned out to be a very solid base already with cows. These are the MVPs. These units, that's all you need. Javelin thrower is still there. Managed to get another villager, 6 already. Core losing the advantage he had at the beginning with a double town center. Getting those textiles too. Potentially think about getting the upgraded textiles if you want. Gonna get 100 health for those villagers. These are really tanky boys. While core already at improved siege engineering is being researched. Getting double mangonel. Vortex knows about this. Cancels the mangonel. I would love to see a double mangonel here just to stop Vortex from massing those units. Vortex is just gonna go for it now. Javelin throwers, sofas, Musafari warriors. Sorry. +1 range attack coming from Vortex. +1 range attack also coming from Core. Remember, Core is fighting without any military upgrades, so this fight's not gonna be too good for him. Good thing is his opponent also doesn't have military upgrades, but you know, it could have been a different story with those upgrades here. Instead of researching siege engineering, which he didn't end up using, he could have got like +1 range armor at least, and the fight outcome could have been different. Now Core is back to his base. We're having some pastures here. Gonna get more archery range. Gonna get the last gold he has here. And now Vortex sending units all for the long distance wander. Outposts in the front, no emplacements so far. At this point with the Mongols, probably you want to use the stone to get that springle emplacements on these outposts. They're just gonna be so useful. Crossbows focusing on the sofas. Unfortunately, Spearman against Musafari Warriors not really the best unit you can have. You need some archers. You need some archers for yourself. Like, Malian units are very weak on range armor, except for the javelin throwers. But the Musafari Warriors, they don't have range armor. So archers is just what you want. Probably archers, horsemen to deal with the javelin throwers. Springle emplacement already here. Looks like Vortex will try to torch it. Mangonel being built. Looks like this time it's gonna get built, but the outpost is gonna get burned. With that, a villager probably gonna die. Misses the shot. Or still holding with the Mangonel. Khan is back. Because he used the speed arrow. Not yet. There you go. Attack speed. Mangonels. Decent damage to those javelin throwers. Town center not really working. We'll love to see the town center working at this moment. They are all within the range of the town center, and these are units that can take some damage from it. Already 15 villagers in. Holding up with the Mangonel. Wanna protect that Mangonel at all costs. And now Musafari Warriors go for it, but he grabs the villagers. Need to repair the Mangonel. But crossbows, not really the best unit you can have against those javelin throwers. You can even get some Keshiks out there. It's just gonna be good for you to get some cavalry. I already have upgrading those Keshiks. That's definitely what he wants. Those javelin throwers just have too much range armor, and it's just not an even fight against those crossbows. The only thing that is saving Core at the moment is this Mangonel. Mangonel managed to get another shot. Only shoots a couple of them. Villager's gonna repair the Mangonel. He knows how important this is for him. Mangonel still being repaired. And the problem is the way Vortex organized his units. The Mangonels are not really doing that much of damage here. Every shot is like just a bunch of them. This one was a decent one, but the last shots were just very bad. And now Vortex is just gonna build a siege workshop in the front of the base. Keshik's already being called, so gonna get some decent villager kills if he doesn't get a spot. He did. Looks like he's gonna kill one. Keshik is definitely the unit that came to save the day. Just need those crossbows to deal with the veteran sofas and get the Keshiks deal with the javelin throwers. Magonel still alive. Spearman also calls. Gonna be careful not to lose the Keshiks. Springle. Looks like it's gonna go down. And now Core making a comeback with the Keshiks and the crossbows. Gonna move the step readout here. Already run out of gold. Mangonel. Looks like he needs to go back. The Mangonel is really slow. Looks like he will sacrifice the Keshiks. Mangonel is still alive. Managed to get another shot, but those are not the best shots you want. The readout are already in position. He just needs some towers to defend himself. Military numbers looking good for Vortex. He just keeps sending units. Look at this base. He just keeps sending units. They won't stop coming. The javelin throwers doing very decent damage to those Keshiks. Vortex in trouble. He needs gold. Take a look at the relics. Only 2 for Core, 3 for Vortex. And the step readout is gonna get burned here. He doesn't have access to gold. Gonna have to put those towers slow but steady, putting those in position where he can just defend himself and with some luck have his army here. But Vortex won't stop sending units. He has a very good economy. He has access to gold. There's decent gold income, decent food income, lots of production buildings. Step readout gonna get packed. He sees the tower. Vortex is a guy who's not afraid of burning things, you know. Usually a tower is like, oh, I don't wanna have some casualties. Vortex is whoever needs to die, dies, but you're gonna take down this outpost. The step readout went back home burned. Like Core doesn't have access to gold. Looks like the move is just gonna be horsemen, which are not upgraded. These are not veteran horsemen. Horseman archers is just gonna be his move today. But there are a lot of spearmen from Vortex, a lot of Donzos. Magonels also from Vortex side. Looks like horsemen are gonna take them down. Managed to take down the Springle. Managed to take down another Springle. But Core doesn't have siege, so basically those Springles die for nothing. Archer numbers gonna just be melted here. Core taps out. Well played by these two players. I put a link in the description where you can follow them on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed this match, and I will see you in the next one.